I'm afraid that if I don't lose the weight, my husband's going to leave me, because every single time he touches me, I just push his hand away. I say not now. I tell him that I'm uncomfortable. I tell him that I have a headache. And he told me that he is feeling rejected. That is what one of my clients said, and then continued to bawl her eyes out, realizing that her choice to stay stuck in her weight loss journey was now having very big consequences and repercussions on her marriage. I'll contrast that to another client that I talked to, where her husband had literally said he can no longer be in a relationship that has lost all of its intimacy. When we are stuck in our weight loss journeys, and when we get so uncomfortable in our bodies, where your confidence and your self-esteem is completely tanked, and now you start rejecting your partner as a result of the fact that you don't want him touching your rolls, you don't want him hugging up on you, you don't want to even get on top anymore, you don't even want to have sex with the lights on because you have a very negative body image due to the weight gain. When we get to that point, that is when you getting help with your weight loss journey should no longer be an option. But the thing is, and I'm going to ruffle a lot of feathers, the thing is, a lot of you are really selfish when it comes to your marriage. Because although you are okay with trying another 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, year, 2 years, 10 years of yo-yo dieting, your marriage will not last through that. Your marriage will not last through you throwing things at the wall, watching your weight go up and down, waiting for you to get your self-confidence back, waiting for you to get your sexual confidence back. And in the meantime, continuing to make your partner feel rejected as if they did something. And even if you tell your partner, hey, it is not about you, it is about my body, the fact that you are not able to get back into being intimate with them says something else. Now, I am not saying that the weight gain is your fault, because a lot of you ended up gaining weight because you ended up having children. You ended up giving your partner one of the best components of his life. However, what is your fault is choosing to stay stuck because you're in this mentality and have this ego about doing everything yourself. The strong, independent woman trope is leaving a lot of you stuck in your weight loss journey and also impacting your relationships. As women, we are not meant to do everything ourselves. As human beings, we are not meant to do everything ourselves. Otherwise, we would not go insane when we are actually fully isolated from other people. And if you are a mom listening to this, you are definitely not meant to do everything yourself, because you've got a lot of priorities on your plate. And unfortunately, as a result of usually having kids, you usually end up becoming the last priority. So I say all of this to say that, yes, when your marriage is going into shambles because there's no longer intimacy, because you're struggling with your weight, and as a result, you're struggling with your self-confidence, it is your fault. I'm not saying that the weight gain is your fault. I'm saying that you choosing to stay stuck is your fault. I'm saying that you choosing to not invest in yourself is your fault. Especially when I sat in front of these women and they both said that their husbands had offered to help them. They'd offered to get them personal training sessions. They'd offered to go to the gym with them. They'd offered to find them communities so that they could get their confidence back. It was never about the weight. It was about you feeling confident enough to show up in your marriage like you used to. But you get so hyper-focused on the scale, you get so hyper-focused on this diet, this supplement, this weight loss drug, that you forget that in the midst of you battling with your weight loss journey, your relationship is rapidly declining because you're no longer able to show up in your marriage like you used to. Now, if you're tired of this cycle, if you're tired of not having your confidence, of not having your self-esteem, of not being able to show up in your marriage like the wife that you've always wanted to be, or in your relationship like the girlfriend that you've always wanted to be, if you're tired of not showing up for your children like you've always wanted to be, because weight gain comes with health impacts, it comes with you not being able to run around with your kids as much, it comes with sometimes you not being able to live long enough to see your children have grandchildren. And I know that's scary, but I've had clients sit in front of me telling me about how much they wish that their mom or their dad had survived to get to meet their grandchildren. If you're tired of all of that, if you're tired of starving yourself, if you're tired of scrolling endlessly online to try and find information about how to lose weight and actually keep it off and build your self-confidence at the same time, I want you to comment Black Friday, and I will reach out to see how our free coaching special for Black Friday can help you lose the weight, keep it off, get your self-confidence back so that you can actually show up in your relationship like you want to. Because at the end of the day, I know that you want to go back to being that confident sexual goddess that you were at the beginning of your relationship. But right now, the weight is a barrier for you. And the Metabolic Reset Method, which helps busy women lose 10 to 20 pounds in 90 days, is here to help you fix that. So comment Black Friday and I'll reach out.